Hello.
Hello, friends. Are you afraid of heights like me?
I think it's
Some,
a healthy respect.
yeah.
I
Sometimes
mean,
though, I get that feel, not just the sort of healthy respect or
yeah.
carefulness that you need, but I also sometimes get this sense of like irrational anxiety. Like if I'm standing on the top of the Empire State Building, sometimes I'll get this anxiety
Yeah.
about how high up I am,
Yeah.
even though in my mind I know that the Empire State Building is not going to choose that moment to collapse.
You never know. There's like that non-zero chance.
Yes,
And that's all I need is that non-zero in front of it. I'm like, well,
but
that means there is a chance.
sometimes anxieties like that are sort of irrational, and
Yeah.
other times I feel like I don't want to. It's like I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk
Yeah.
about it. Like I worked on a show one time where one of the things that happened on the show was somebody got buried alive, and I remember several people on the set were like, in fact, the actor who had to be buried alive
Mhm.
was freaking out about it,
Yeah.
and it's a
Very
thing that it
claustrophobic.
haunts you in your nightmares,
Yeah.
and it's something that you don't want to lay there at night and think too much about, like, oh, what would it
No.
feel like to be buried alive? It's like, or what would it feel like to be stuck way up on the
True.
top of a broadcast antenna? You know, those things you see in the distance with a light flashing on the top with a dang ladder going up the side that somebody climbs up there and changes the light bulb up there or whatever. And there was a movie a while back called Fall,
Oh, that
which
movie was
had,
so intense.
but what a great premise. I mean,
So
I
good.
saw the premise of this and I saw the trailer. We reviewed the trailer, go back in the history. And
Yeah.
it's one of those things like I don't want to see it, but I couldn't not see it. It was
I
like I
know.
really want to. I love premises like that where
Yeah.
it's isolation horror.
Mhm.
Um, it's a couple of people in a situation that they can't get out of.
You wanna see them figure it out.
Right.
It's like, how?
But in the meantime, the entire time you're with these people, you are in this horrific place.
Very
You
precarious. Like they're on this little
oh
platform, teeny platform. So, it's like one of those horrors. It's isolation horror and sort of travel horror. This one
yes,
more so because they're in Thailand, I guess. But
right. This in
that
the
one still
sequel,
felt
we're
like
going
in
to
the
talk
middle
about
of
the sequel.
nowhere. But yeah,
Yeah,
so that movie was great. Very
yeah,
simple, very lean. It was like
yeah.
two women who, were stuck on top of this tower, and it was just like, how are they going to get down?
The poster for it was the premise. I mean, you see the
Yeah,
poster for it, and
yeah,
you're like, oh, okay, I want to see this movie. That
right.
it was like people on a tower up
That's right.
there, and there's some kind of tragedy
That's
and
right.
something they got to get down. Some reason they can't just climb back down the ladder. And it's like, oh,
Ugh.
I don't know if I want to see it or not. Like that Deep Water movie, remember that where the people get left out in the middle of the ocean
Yeah,
on a that is a terrifying thing
yeah.
to me. That
Oh,
and that was one of those movies where it's like, oh, I don't want to think about that, but I want to see it.
yeah, I know. You just want to see how do you survive something like that. Yeah, in the middle of the ocean on top of this huge tower. It's like that's the kind of thing. And this movie, Fall 2, Deadpoint, is no different. It
Right.
has the concept is in the poster. We'll give you a sneak peek. We're going to talk about the poster after Twitter. There it is.
Yeah.
They're going across like one of those bridges.
Yeah.
There it is,
Looks
people. They're stuck
looks
there.
like
A
the
whole
movie
movie about that.
Sorcerer was like that too. The Sorcerer had a whole bunch of precarious
Oh,
bridges and things. But
yes.
this Fall and Fall 2, this one, I think it's just called Fall Deadpoint, right?
If
Are basically about
yeah.
about heights. That's the monster. That's the
Height
Jaws.
is the horror. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
height
it.
is the
Height is
scary
the horror.
aspect. And
Ooh.
you've seen those videos online of the truck going around the edge of these
Oh,
mountains
when they're on those
in
little curvy roads. Oh my god.
somewhere
Oh.
in China, and the wood's made out of
Ugh.
balsa wood planks, on toothpicks, and it, that stuff freaks me. That can give me nightmares if I ever had to do that in person or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah. I
Like,
just
yeah.
got back from Peru and did that. I was on, like, a truck going up to where the trailhead was, and it's on those little curvy roads, and there's no barriers, there's no fencing. It's like you're just like, "Oh!" And then you get to the mountain, and you're trying to climb up this big thing, and it's so high, and there's just really you just can't go down. You have to keep going up. You have to get to the top, or it's a
Yeah.
whole ways. But you still kinda look down and kinda go, "Whoa, okay, I'm not looking down." Don't wanna look down. It's a lot. So, that's why we're here. We
Well,
want to see.
I have been to Thailand multiple times, many times, but I've never been to this kind of place in Thailand. I've been up high. I've actually gone to the top of a temple on the top of a mountain where I had to go up these
Yeah.
really tiny steps, and I did get a little freaked out doing that,
Yeah.
but nothing like what appears to be in this movie. So
As
we
you can
watched the
see,
trailer.
maybe you can't see, but on the right here, you can see a little teeny people
Ladder
climbing up those
people.
ladders. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh,
Right there. Yeah.
I want to know the elevation of this location, wherever it is. We don't know where it is exactly, but maybe they'll say something about it. We can figure it out. But I
If
was at
it's a real location.
17,000. I was at 17,000 altitude, and that was rough.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if it's that high that they have to worry about altitude, but we'll see. Let's check it out. Enough yammering.
Yeah, let's check this out and see if it gives me the anxieties.
Oh, I'm
All right.
excited too. Holy shit. Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
All right. Hold the work and. Oh, there you go. 11,000 feet.
1.7.
Hey, read me.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Anyone?
All of these things I did.
Please let me know you can hear me. Come in.
Oh, looks like a
If you
couple
can
of
hear me,
miles
please
up.
respond.
11,000 feet. Uh-oh.
But who went up there and put those things in?
Exactly. What? Oh my God. Oh.
We shouldn't even be up here.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's what it feels like when you're that was intense. So that was a teaser. It was only like a minute and 13 seconds. That's the longest minute of my life.
Yeah.
So like, oh my God.
Well, the thing is, this is one of those horrors that I'm not gonna ever really need to be scared of because I'm not going up there.
You want to go up to some beautiful places that are very high, though. It's worth it.
I'll tell you, it's not. I mean, you know how many times I've been to Paris, right? I have never once gone up in the Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower is safe, like the Empire State Building, though. You don't.
I know it's a 100-year-old building is not going to collapse when I go up there. Of course, I know that it's not going to fall over just because I'm in there.
No, it'll create uncomfortable feelings up there.
I just don't want to go up there.
No, it's weird. As some people, they're driven to want to do that. Like these people apparently were like mountain climbers because that's the only reason they would be up there. I don't know how else you would do it. And there's a documentary out called Dark Wizard about Dean Potter, who was this free climber, base flying guy, and just watching the things he was driven to do, like without any safety things, like climbing up sheer mountain cliffs really high. Like it's just amazing that people crave that.
Yeah.
Like, I do not crave that. I loved being in Peru on these really high mountains. It was amazing. But with all the things they were talking about, the height, the high altitude, the blood pressure dropping, the oxygen levels low, that is no joke. Like that is like, whoa, it will make you sick. And so you're up there going, oh, this is not good. So you're still have to get down. But fortunately, as you go down, it gets better. But yes, that stuff does exist, and that's terrifying. And to have to actually be on your game during all of that going on inside your body that you can't control.
Yeah.
Wow. It's just wow. That looks crazy. And I love the poster. Let's take another look at the poster because I feel like the poster is really cool here because we get to see that statue on the side, which you sort of Thai related. We don't know exactly where.
It's like a dragon thing. It looks a bit like what they call a naga that you see on some Thai temples.
Okay.
But there's a it's kind of like these sea creatures that you see at the base of some Thai temples and places like Chiang Mai, and it looks kind of like that. So it looks kind of Thai, but it has that horn on the nose. And so I just don't know if there is such a place in Thailand. I don't know if this mountain or this treacherous pass actually exists.
Well, I just looked it up to see if this sounds familiar. It says the main characters attempt to walk the infamous wooden plank trail suspended along the side of Mount Quan.
Oh, I've never heard of it because I'm never going to go there.
we're never going to cross this bridge. I can tell you that right now.
And fortunately, I know that my wife does not want to go there either. So it's not going to be one of those come on things. You know,
they have a lot of this is coming. They do have, I think, some videos out here that show people doing this bridge, and there's no freaking way.
Yeah,
no way.
Yeah,
I mean, no. I don't want to die like that. I feel like I'm just walking into it, and I would be the person who would die like that. I'm not precision enough to pull this off. And I do want to point out this poster is really good. I like how minimal and like clean and perfect it is, and the clouds kind of give you that they're up really high in the clouds. I have a friend, Richard Rowe, who did this poster.
Oh,
great job, Richard! Yay, so
cool.
Good, just super clean and simple. And then, are you? Down in white.
Yeah.
It's like, are you? Where are you? Up, down, up. Because you saw how they were spinning that camera, like you almost can't tell where you are.
And I think he probably not too long ago had to revise this poster to add from the producers of Obsession at the top, because Obsession is doing so good at the box office right now.
Is saving the box office. I'm gonna say all these little horror movies, and this could be one of them too. Obsession, Backrooms, like all those two movies alone, let alone like other little movies that have been coming out, they are saving the box office because they're super low budget, so the studios are making total bank. So it's like they're making money, they're getting young people into the box office, and that's sort of what we're wanting now, because they're the ones not going. But now we have movies relating to them and speaking to them. It's all these kids off of YouTube. Hi, YouTube.
Well, it's the kind of movies I've always liked. I mean, it's like, I remember, back before John Carpenter was a household name, that's who he was. He was the outsider making the cool movies outside of the Hollywood system on his own terms. And if YouTube existed back then, John Carpenter would have been making YouTube videos of his ideas.
But there was nowhere to see the John Carpenter kind of home movies until now.
Yeah.
So, John Carpenter had to still do those movies to get into a studio, but he still had to work the system to get his movie out.
Yeah.
And see, now we have studios begging these young YouTube people to come, please make a movie with us. And Blumhouse, who, they weren't doing so good when they were trying to get big budget. They tried to go Exorcist. It didn't work.
Right.
Now they lost money because they paid so much money for the rights to the Exorcist, and it failed. Now they're like, you know what? We're doing really low budget horror movies now. And they did it, and they made it work. It's incredible. This will be one of these.
They're finding actual filmmakers who can make an actual movie. And it's almost like this thing is occurring to the film companies right now. They're going, wait a minute. What if we hire talented filmmakers to make movies that we then release with our company, and the movies are good so that people want to go see them? Let's try that.
And they're low budget, so we can actually make money. We don't have to catch up to the budget.
Wow, brilliant.
Same thing happened with Good Boy, another little tiny movie. AMC Shudder came out and just blew out the doors off the box office. See, I think people want something fresh, new, original, and speaking to you as like young filmmakers. I think people want. So I think that's very cool. And I'm looking forward to this movie, but this will be a rough one in the theater. Woo! I don't know.
Yeah, imagine if it was IMAX or something, if you're immersive.
I'm almost more afraid of a movie like this, any kind of super gore movie or anything. Like this movie, I'd be like, oh, this is a nightmare. That'd be so scary.
Yeah. No, anything that confronts a visceral fear, that's like the ultimate idea for horror films. And things like phobias and stuff, they are hard to make a movie about because not everybody has that phobia. But the thing, like movies with clowns in them, never scared me. I'm like, clowns to me are a guy wearing makeup.
I like clowns. I don't like clowns, but I do like the clown killers in movies. Like Art the Clown has been really cool.
Right. But
like, he's been
clowns,
a great clown.
I've never understood the scariness of clowns, but then some people tell me they don't understand the things that I think are creepy and weird.
Some people are afraid of rats or snakes. I don't think they're scary at all. They don't scare me. Spiders. Yeah. Mark hates spiders. I'm fine with spiders. I think they're the good guys.
If I find them in the house, I'd let them stay because they get rid of mosquitoes.
And that's where they live. That's their home. Don't put a spider outside. They don't know what to do out there. They leave them near, put them somewhere safe.
Unless it's a black widow. I worry about our dog.
Black widow, it can be a little dicey. That's true. But they just want to hide in a little dark corner. They don't want anything to do with us. Like, you just got to leave them alone.
But this movie seems to be confronting a very specific, fear of heights. And it's something I think a lot of people have. And if you don't like if you don't have the genuine phobia of it that gives you the sort of unreasonable anxiety about it, you at least do have what you were talking about, the sort of careful respect for heights, which is a rational thing. There's a reason why people have evolved to have a fear of being way up higher than you would survive a fall
wanting
from.
to live. Yes.
Yeah.
If you don't go up too high, you don't have to worry about falling and dying. That's sort of
Right.
just the cause and effect aspect of this horror. So
Yeah.
let us know what you think of this movie, this trailer. Are you afraid of heights? Would you do this? Have you done this? Have you done this plank walk? I'd like to know. It'd be interesting.
Or have you done anything that you pushed
Mountain
yourself
climbing.
to do, like some kind of fear that you confronted,
Yeah.
or something that you,
Or something you don't even want to try.
or is that even a thing? Do you have to? Because I know there's certain things I'm
don't
afraid
have
of, and
to.
people say you should confront your fears, and I'm
No.
like, why?
No, you don't.
Why?
You don't have to. No one says that's not a rule. That's not a rule.
Like I once had a chance to go skydiving, and I ended up not doing it because I just didn't want to. I don't want to.
I'm not interested in that. I don't want that feeling. I don't like falling. I don't want it. Some people want that. That's good. I'm glad that some people enjoy it. That's great.
Yeah, bye.
See you later. All right. So yeah, let us know in the comments if you have any experiences with extreme stuff like that. I'd love to hear about it.
And do you think it's a thing to confront your fears? I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't have to.
Know. Yeah, you
don't have to.
No.
All right.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, everybody.